Yo, yo, yo! Hollow Knight Nation! Yeah! Yeah! Hollow Knight Nation, yo, yo, yo. Uh-oh. Oopsie. I was too caught up in my Hollow Knight Nation thingamajig. Okay, hold on. I just beat it. I did a few practice runs while watching YouTube. And, I just beat him. All bindings, all that. Just a tune. I didn't really beat him any difficult. Well, I'd argue that all bindings is harder than doing it in ascended difficulty. I have not beaten the Radiance on Radiant, but I think I could do that if I had the damage output of a normal nail and multiple spells and charms. Okay, well, that was a fuck up. And this is also not a good place to heal, but I did it anyway. Crazy how much worse I am once I start talking. I don't know. I guess it's less focused. I don't know how focused I was while watching YouTube though, so it's not that I was... It can't be that much of a difference. Okay, I can heal here. Cool, I'm safe again. But yeah, platform phase, definitely still my most difficult part. But I have managed to get pretty consistent at the... Well, I say managed to get pretty consistent at the... I never thought I was inconsistent at the last phase when you're like pogoing. At least I like to pogo. With the two platforms and the ball showing there the final little phase with the Radiance. I never struggled with that before. So it's really quite sad that I ended up losing so hard during the actual Pantheon there yesterday. If anyone hadn't watched that, I got really close to beating the game yesterday. I said really close. I got to the very last phase of not just Absolute Radiance, but the entire game. I argue that the 5th Pantheon, all bindings, like the last thing I have to do in this game. So that was quite literally, the last thing in that entire game. And I choked it. I fucked up. I had a good amount of HP, and I just fucked it up. That was really disappointing, honestly. But also pretty amazing that I managed to get that far. I'm quite proud of myself for doing that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go lose here. I'm in a weird spot. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I was gonna like ground pound on the platform, but I didn't remember quite where the platform was, so I was kind of awkwardly dancing around there. Doing a bit of damage every now. I've learned to be more aggressive during this phase, making sure that I can actually deal some damage, which I've struggled with a lot. I just kind of play passively in the center. Okay, here I'm scared to approach him too. Oh, fuck, yeah, no, that was not the correct... Oh, shit, the double? I thought it'd get hit by the platform. Also just thought that... No, I made a mistake. Yeah, well... It's still very hard. I'm not too good at the platform phase, but I'm definitely better than I used to be, and I'm getting damage in, which I think is important. For the longest time, I would just... I don't know, I guess I would just camp. Like, I'd wait out the entire fight until the Radiance would sometimes get close to me. I'd do a few hits. Likely also get hit there, because I was so not used to attacking them, and I was getting really close, and it was dangerous. But now when I'm being more aggressive and pursuing the Radiance more, getting more hits in and also getting more experience with dealing with the Radiance all close up and shit, so... Overall, I think I'm pretty good at that fight. It's still very hard, as you can see there, I failed it. Also, I practiced a few times in a row and I only won once, so definitely a bit inconsistent. Not very promising, honestly, now that I think about it. Spending an hour now here trying to beat the challenge, and I'm still not really that confident on the final boss. Oh man. Or the first boss, clearly. So maybe I'll be fine. I thought I hit both of them there, I didn't. But yeah, that's been kind of what my my progress is. Oh fuck, I thought I would get one more piece of soul and be able to shriek, but I didn't. Okay. Okay. Dash the wrong way, whatever. I don't know how far I'll get. I'm a bit sick. It's kind of annoying. My throat is kind of itchy, and my eyelids are just kind of closing on their own. I'm a bit tired. Not really tired as in I'm tired, but tired like my body is tired. But my mind is crisp and clear. Thank you very much. That's a weird reference that no one will get, because it's an inside joke among friends. I guess that one friend can watch it. Yeah, so it's like, I feel pretty good, like mentally, but physically I'm just kind of dull. It's not like I'm hungover still, I might just be sick from being out late at night in the cold with wearing not much, and also I do live with someone who is actually sick. He's more sick than I am right now. I don't know his symptoms, but I think he's got similar issues, so he could have gotten me infected. But it's really not that bad. It's not like I have much to do right now, I think. Which day is it today? Fuck, that's kind of awkward not knowing that. I think it's Tuesday, Thursday? Oh, never. I've got stuff to do Friday, and 3 days after that. I also think Tuesday or Thursday. I never remember which one is which. Tuesday and Thursday. It's kind of just an L on my part. I've tried remembering it multiple times now, but I just can't. It's like with some people who can't quite remember the alphabet, or someone can't remember left and right, or blah blah blah. I just can't remember Tuesday and Thursday. It's annoying because they sound very close to the Danish word for them, where it's like it's Torsdag, Tirsdag, Tuesday, and Thursday. And I think it's opposite, because I have to say that Tirsdag sounds mostly like Thursday, like, right? Tirsdag, Thursday, it's kind of an I-ish, it's like an I sound, thirst. Kind of like how you would write thirst, than Thursday. But it's not written like that, it's an O in both of them, I think. Maybe not. I also think Thursday is the one that's just before Friday, right? I'm just gonna sound pretty fucking stupid if this is wrong. I'll check right now, just to make sure. How do I check? How am I gonna check? Okay. Yeah, I totally checked it. I'm correct. Anyone who's watching this video and was disagreeing with me, you're clearly the wrong one, because I just checked, trust me. You don't need to check yourself, because I just did. I'm a YouTuber, I wouldn't lie. I'm a YouTuber? Man, that's... does not feel right. I don't think I'll continue making any videos after done with this challenge. Which would feel kind of weird. I've kind of gotten used to the fact that I have a place to yap, somewhere just kind of rant about random shit. It's kind of nice, just having an outlet, I guess, for whatever I'm thinking. It's kind of like a personal diary, except hundreds of people online come in and watch me sometimes, and a lot of them write comments about what I say. Which is always kind of interesting. I love reading the comments on any video. People are generally really kind. I would always assume that people online would be much more mean. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm on Reddit, and on Reddit people are very mean. But I guess the Hollow Knight community is pretty sick. They're just kind of supportive. I'm like, yo, you're doing a hard thing. Good up. Good job. Hell yeah. And I'm like, thanks. And that's basically the entire interaction between anyone I have. No, and some people do like give me tips and tricks, someone just tell me jokes, and someone comment on funny stuff that happens, or, yeah, it's just kind of funny. I just like reading the comments. I'll miss that, I guess, if I win today, then I would get no more of that. I get one more video of comments, and then that's it. But, like, I have no aspirations of continuing this channel after this channel, after this challenge is over. I don't really care to become a YouTuber. I like making these videos just because they're fun to play. Like, fun to play Hollow Knight, first off. It's fun to yap and shit. Fun to read comments. It's a really cool concept to me, just being able to record your runs for yourself mostly, for myself mostly, and just kind of be able to look at them and see your progress. I really love that I can look at my first video and how I'm really struggling against Vintage Vikings, like actually losing to them on my first try. And then seeing like the thumbnails, different thumbnails, I can see where I lost in the different bosses, and it's really difficult, and I've just gotten better and better over the years. I think that's really fun. That's kind of why I made the channel to begin with, to be able to go through memory lane kind of thing, look back and seeing how far I've come, you know. And then the added benefit of people being able to like help me out and like give me tips and tricks, comment on random stuff, just kind of be part of the community. That's been fun. I think this is like Hollow is the only community that I've really engaged with the most out of any game. I just don't interact enough, maybe. Maybe I should. Maybe I should like join the Hollow Knight Discord and talk to people. I do also like watch other Hollow Knight videos on the challenge here. Oh fuck, a challenge and channel. I keep saying them wrong. On this like YouTube channel, I do watch. I get recommended a lot of other small YouTubers and like Hollow Knight YouTubers, and I usually just watch those as well. They're honestly pretty interesting. There's quite a few people doing the same challenge as me, or similar, and it's yeah. I try to be active there as well because I don't know, I love reading comments myself, so I'd probably leave some comments on other people's videos. They might have the same enjoyment, you know? Give what you want to be given, whatever that saying is. Do to others what you want done to yourself. I feel like it's mostly meant as like a negative thing. If you're like, oh, don't do against others what you wouldn't want done to yourself. But here's like, oh, I should do something to these people that I want others to do to me. I feel like this is getting kind of biblical. I think there's like a biblical verse, in a Bible verse. I don't remember. It's been a while since I had any sort of teachings in religion. Fuck. I guess last time I was in school. Fuck, holy shit. Okay, I almost just toggled into a thing that luckily I had invincibility. I'm gonna go heal here, thank you. Damn. Right quick, can you just not count that, please? That damage? No. 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 Okay, are you kidding me? Okay, right quick, can you just lie to me and say that I take no damage there? Or like put in the comments that I'm, you know, did not get hit at all. Actually, it's a really average amount that I got hit by Brooding Maw. Like everyone knows Brooding Maw is the hardest possible boss in Hollow Knight. It is just impossible to do hitless. That's why in hitless runs, people just skip the boss with using a mod, which is completely fair because it's impossible to complete the Pantheon without getting hit. Considering there's just only because of that single boss that has like that one attack that just kind of one-shots you, and the other attack that just a perfect ultimate hit that always hits perfectly. You know, it's just kind of a hard boss, but you know, I was able to beat it. You know, I'm just kind of that good. Only getting hit 3 times. Anyway. Uh-oh. Fuck. So I was watching The Boys, the first few episodes with my friend who I think we watched the 5th episode today, while eating dinner. And, yeah, no, it still fucking slaps. Holy shit. The first season is really good in my opinion. I think that's the peak. Just the first few episodes. I've also watched them quite a few times now with different people, and I still think they are absolutely amazing. And it just keeps getting better and better for that entire season. I don't know if it's better and better. It was like it peaked in the beginning, but that doesn't mean the rest of it is bad. We're on the 5th episode, and it's still really amazing, and it's getting really, really good. I love it. I guess I shouldn't spoil it in case someone hasn't watched it. But it's just really good, and I'm excited about it. I haven't watched the newest season. I watched like the first 3 episodes of it with a friend, and it was really fun to watch, you know, because I love The Boys and all that. And it's more of a funny season, in fairness. The first season here, there's a lot of really emotional drama between characters, and like, for example, like Huey and Starlight, they have the whole thing right in their romance plot is like drenched in dread of like Huey being really sad about his previous girlfriend dying brutally, and like that sadness, that trauma is corrupting their relationship right now, and it's really good. Really good writing. And with the newest season, I don't know, the first 3 episodes that I watched at least, I didn't feel like there were that heavy-hitting scenes. They weren't really as quiet and just long, you know. The first season was really good at just allowing for long, sad moments of basically silence. As characters just kind of struggled with their emotions, and you can see on their faces really well choreographed and like acted as well. Just characters going through hard times and dealing with that, and you weren't told anything. You were just kind of being allowed to see it. It's really subtle, and it was really good. I feel like the first. God damn it! I thought he was gonna be done with that lately. The 4th season. What again? Okay, I suck. This sucks. I'm like, I think I've gotten more used to the arranged Guardian fight now. That's what I remember now. That speed of which, it doesn't even matter. I can just stay in the air longer. I'm just kind of trying to optimize it, and it ends up fucking me over. Anyway, it's not like it really matters that much. Allows me to keep some lifeblood until Collector, maybe. I like to lose it all on the Oblobbles anyway. I fucking suck at Oblobbles. I just take so much damage. It's one of those, like, Brooding Moloch, you know, impossible to not get hit by. Oblobbles is just very difficult, you know. There's a lot of speedruns of this game, you know, like hitless runs of this game, where they also just remove Oblobbles from the fight as well. Like, they're also, like, almost impossible to do. They aren't impossible. You know, when the game first came out, everyone thought they were impossible to dodge. Kind of like Primal Aspids, but pro players eventually found a strategy to allow you to semi-consistently escape their wrath, and honestly, that's pretty sick. I love the tech they discovered, but it does, you know, it is still really difficult, and I don't think anyone should really be ashamed, you know. Not that I'm ashamed of it or anything, but if anyone were ashamed of being hit by Brooding Moloch or Oblobbles, they really shouldn't be, because it's supernatural and everyone gets hit by them. It's like, they're really difficult bosses, you know. Also, Crystal Guardian is like, what, the third hardest boss in the entire game. Like, kudos for me for only getting hit twice, you know. Like, here, Oblobbles here, I'm definitely gonna get 15 times and try to heal it off, let's see. And you know, that really isn't anything to be embarrassed about. No one should really be making fun of me in any way. Like, honestly, it's expected that I get hit here. Okay, I truly did expect to get hit right there, though. That was really dangerous. But yeah, as I was saying, like, it's just an impossible fight. Anyway, I wonder if in Silksong it'll be equally difficult fights, you know, of just enemies that hit you automatically. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Oh, look at that. I only got hit. I used the new advanced tech. Oh! You know, that was just an undodgeable hit, you know. Nothing to be done there, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't even count that, honestly. If I were to count the damage of this run, I wouldn't even count that, actually. I wouldn't probably, I'd probably say I got a hitless run here. Oh, yeah, as I was saying, you know, that really isn't worthy. You can't really count that, honestly. That's not really a real hit, you know. I basically got this hitless. I got this hitless, you know. That's just how it works, you know. If you count hits by how many times I got hurt, that's not really hits, is it? You know, for it to be counted as a hit, it should really be something that hits me and not something that, you know, the Oblobbles projectile collided with me. It didn't hit me at all. Like, I didn't get hit by it. I just collided with it, and then I wouldn't. I don't know what I'm saying. But whatever it is, I'm fucking cooking, bro. I'm correct. I'm not following any recipe. Oh, speaking of recipes and not following them, I was trying to make just potatoes and cuts off a hagebutte and boom sauce. What is that in English? Potatoes and ground beef? I don't know, cow meat, that is, been chopped up into little strands. Mixed with onions and put on a pan to make them into like burgers almost. I don't know what that's called in English, but I made that today. I'm like not very good at cooking. I just don't really have much enjoyment in it. I don't like cooking. It's not something I detest either. I can cook just fine, I think, for the most part. But today I kind of fucked up. You know, my potatoes were great. My hagebutte as well, just good. I mean, there's not anything phenomenal, but it's like as good as you'd expect from me. It's like I'm just quite a mediocre cook. I'm not a bad cook. I'm just not very good. It's what I'm thinking at least. If someone actually cared about cooking, they'd be much better than me just instantly. But if someone's bad at cooking, at least I'm better than them. That's how I feel it. Anyway, while making my sauce today, I was trying to make some bone sauce. What's it called? Brown sauce? I think it's gravy. I actually no idea. It wouldn't work, and I got really sad. I decided to make the sauce just without any recipe. I was trying to do it in my own mind, you know, from memory, in my own mind. I was trying to do it from memory, which I think is a good way of, like, memorizing things. If, you know, I've done it enough times to, like, I should probably have it memorized by now. I just kind of wanted to test myself, like, can I make it by memory? I don't think it really matters. We have a lot of sauces in our, our fridge. I'm only eating with one other dude. We have enough stuff to make it be alright. So I was experimenting, and I was trying to make the sauce on my own. The first thing I did was take like 40 grams of butter, like roughly, and put it into my pan. Not a pan, I was like in a little bit of a small... Dude, I don't know any terminology for cooking utensils in English. I'm just gonna start saying them in Danish, and you'll have to like guess by just by like context clues at what I'm talking about. So I was putting it into my glue, my small glue, and started just heating it up. It was like a just slow heat, getting the butter melted. It's nice and good. Then after it was properly melted, I put a bunch of what's it called? Not dough, wheat in there. No, okay, hvedemel. Put hvedemel in there, and then started just kind of mixing it. I put like 3 tablespoons of hvedemel in. What's it called? Grain? I have no idea. Dude, why does my cooking lore is kind of bad? Maybe I should start like watching cooking YouTube just to learn the names of things in English. What? I've never needed to speak, like, say any English cooking words, I guess. Huh, interesting. I didn't know this about myself. I learned something new. Anyway, I put my hvedemel into my glue with the butter, and I started heating it up and mixing it with my piskeris. Once it has like kind of fully combined, I decided it was time to put some of the fucking bouillon tanning with the water in there, as well as some of the drip that I accumulated from the meat. Okay, dude, I'm struggling here. I'm struggling even saying these things. I'm like spending 75% of my brain right now is trying to remember what I even did like 40 minutes ago while I'm cooking. The next 20% is really trying to figure out how to say it in English, and it's really failing. Then I have another like 4% just trying to translate quickly into like what I actually mean in Danish and try to make myself speak both Danish and English at the same time, which is really difficult for me for some reason. And then I have 1% left to play Hollow Knight, and that is kind of the main thing that I'm doing right now. I'm playing Hollow Knight, then also I'm yapping. You know, yapping is not the first priority here. I should not be focusing so hard on that. Anyway, point of the story is that I was making my bone sauce, and it just wasn't working. After a while, you know, I was kind of skipping all the steps that I did from memory, and it just wasn't working. I was just really liquidy and like wet. It wasn't combining at all. And I wasn't really sure why. I spent like, okay, I just lost all my lifeblood, plus more to fucking Galleon, or whatever. Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my fucking story, which isn't even a story. It's just me wanting to rant about how awful I am at cooking. My bone sauce sucked. It was really bad. It was really liquidy, and I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out why. I spent like a few minutes, like 15 minutes maybe, trying to like heat it up and make something out of it, and it just wasn't working with me. And I got really sad. All the other part of the food was done. I was telling my roommate like, "Yo, we're done with food, but I don't have any sauce, bro. I don't have any sauce. I'm sorry, I don't have any sauce." And he got really sad about that because, you know, sauce is the sauce of cooking. Food. Like, it's like the sauce, you know. You gotta have sauce. But yeah, I know you went in and like, took one look at it and immediately just figured out that what was wrong with it. And that made me really sad. Happy that we still got sauce, but like, he went in and it just turns out the stove that I was trying to heat it up on, I guess just wasn't turned on or it wasn't working properly because it just wasn't heating the thing up at all. And I'd been sitting there for like, what, 15-20 minutes trying to make a sauce on 0 heat. I don't know how I managed to melt the butter. Well, actually I do, because I melted that on a different stove. Like, I was on one stove, like part of the stove, and it got really hot, and I switched it, just out of like ease of use, because it's kind of far away. It wasn't in one of the first rows, like 2 rows, one close, another one further away. I just wanted to put the stuff closer to me, so I'd have an easier time working with it. And so I turned off the original stove and like put it on the new one and heated that up. And then for like the next 25 minutes, I'm gonna keep adding time here. I feel like it just wasn't heating apparently. I did put it up. I think it's like 5. Not really a lot of heat. I just kind of wanted to make sure it wasn't burning for the beginning. And then it just didn't work. Now, you could argue that I could have just checked at any point throughout that entire process, like maybe try to taste it or anything. I'd figure out that it was really cold. But I didn't do that. I just kind of had faith that it would be hot. Once again, I'm not that good at cooking. I just kind of had faith in my instruments, and it didn't work. And, you know, I just spent, what's my not? Okay, 30 minutes now, just adding time on this sauce, and it wasn't working. Then my friend comes in, looks at it for like 1 millisecond and says like, "Yo, why is it not hot at all?" And then he just kind of takes over and fixes it, and it becomes a really great sauce. But that, you know, I feel like I should have gotten that. You know, I'm not good at cooking. I've always been bad at making bone salt. I just kind of forget often how to do it. But there, I'm pretty sure I had the perfect recipe in mind. I would have gotten it perfectly done, if not for me just kind of fucking up the heat somehow. I still don't really know why. I guess the stove just wasn't working. What he ended up doing was that he just moved it to a different part of the stove where it's actually getting heat, and then it was done. I don't know, man. It kind of makes me sad, you know. I don't like leaving stuff undone. I usually just try to finish whatever I start. I don't like, yeah, as I said. But there I just kind of failed and basically gave up. I was willing to like, okay, I'm willing to give up so that the rest of the food doesn't get cold and we can eat something. But it turns out still that I gave up too fast, I guess. You know, I showed to my friend for a second and he figured out the issue. And I think that's what's really nagging at me. It's like kind of pinching at my soul right now. Like, I gave up too soon on that. And I get it, it's just sauce, right? It really doesn't matter. I guess that's why I'm willing to talk about it. If it actually hurt me deeply, I probably wouldn't be talking about it online. But I don't like the fact that, oh, I should have 3-nailed him and shrieked him. Whoops. Missed opportunity. I don't know. I just don't like that I gave up too soon. That kind of feels like a huge L that I'm not too proud of. I'm usually pretty good at, like, doing my best. Uh-oh. Oh, I barely... Okay. I was about to say, I barely didn't get hit by that Aspid, and then I did get hit by him instead. Oh well. Dude, he's been staggering every time I shriek him. It's been pretty... Oh, man. Holy... Whoa. Dude, he's not even jumping anymore. He's just kinda... What the fuck? Uh-oh. Wait, he's gonna do that every time from now on? Okay, no. Good. Still... Oh, God. All my life blood gone. I thought I'd be more invulnerable. Okay. I'm just gonna heal him. Play it safe. There we go. Alright, all 5 lifeblood, and then I got hit once more, so 6 damage here. Pretty bad, honestly. Collector is really hard, but I think I'm good enough to not get hit 6 times on Collector, you know? I know that fight better than that, come on. Good overall, bad for my standards, you know? At this point, I should be better at that fight. Aw, man, that sucks. It is still, though, it's like the earliest fight that I can still conceivably lose to. Unless I lose, like, stupidly to, like, somehow lose to Sisters of Battle or Lobos. Which only really happens if I'm really fucking up or being way too overconfident. You know, hubris is usually my biggest enemy in this game. And that can definitely fuck me in the early levels still. But it's usually like mediated by the fact that I can often heal pretty easily. And the bosses aren't always that punishing. I think Sisters is kind of difficult, and it's because you can't really heal in that fight. It's active throughout the whole fight. You don't stagger anyone or anything. I should bow. Be nice. You don't get to stagger the Sisters at all. You just kind of have a constant fight for the entire duration, and it can get difficult. And sometimes you get hit, and if you get hit 4 times, you're done. Which is something that's really cool about the fight. It's really fun. I love that fight. But I guess that's why it would be difficult compared to this guy. You know, normal Grin. I'm just gonna get hit on purpose here. I can just heal, like easy. And I guess some attacks you can't really heal on. Like this attack, you probably can heal at the end, actually. I don't know, actually. I'll kind of check. No, I don't know if you can do that. If you did any other attack on that, okay, there I just kind of fucked up. If you had done any other attack on that, I probably wouldn't have gotten a heal up. Not that I need... Fuck, I hate that attack so much. Okay, now I should, like, try to heal, actually. I should just wait for an attack that I can heal on, like this one. Easy heal. I hate that attack. Don't have soul. And there we go, full health. Maybe it's only that attack you can heal on. I just feel like there's more attacks. And of course, if you stagger, you can pretty often get 3 hits in and then heal. I feel like I made my point, you know. You can heal in this fight, that's what I was saying. You can't do that in Sisters. That is why I sometimes lose to Sisters. I haven't lost to Sisters in a long time. But it's still conceivable. Collector, though, if I don't have my lifeblood, for whatever reason, I somehow fucked up on Elder Hill, then I'm in like actual trouble, because I usually get hit quite a lot in Collector, just kind of playing it badly. Now, 6 times? No, not usually 6 times. That's like a today thing. That's just kind of a skill issue that only happens today. It did also kind of bug out for a bit, like refusing to jump after falling down and spawning mobs a lot faster because of it. So that's not really the reason why I took damage. I just kind of fucked up. Anyway. I think we're almost done with the Grim fight. I'm kind of bad doing shrieks on him. Like using my spells against. Oh my god, I hate that attack so much. Because I'm so bad at it. Okay, well that part isn't the part that I'm bad at. Like this is a secondary thing. Are you gonna die soon? Okay, thank you for letting me heal, but are you gonna die soon? Oh, that was not good. Fuck, that was stupid. Shouldn't have charged my nail. Okay, I should heal. I guess you can shriek on that when the little stagger thing. Yeah. He's gotta be dead soon. Come on. Thank you. Talking like this for 30 minutes consecutively is not good for my already kinda hurting throat. Oh well, I'll be fine. It's only what, like 30 minutes more? Oh shit. So I've been playing Blade and Sorcery, the VR game, and it's a lot of fun. It's good game. At first, I was kind of weirded out by it. It had some jank. It had some weird mechanics that I wasn't used to, just because I'm not used to playing VR. Like the climbing got sometimes a bit weird and stuff. I often felt like the camera controls were a bit weird. Like you can crouch and jump using your joystick, at least on Quest. But the joystick is also the same thing that you use. But it's not a joystick, is it? It's like an analog stick. The point is that it's all the same thing you use to like turn around, kinda. Without turning your head, you can like turn your visual. And I often just kind of accidentally move my head without, like virtually move my head without intending to. It's kind of awkward just whenever I'm trying to jump or duck in any way. And also there's some other issues, and I've kind of gotten used to them now. Sword fighting, which is like the main part of the game, was also took a bit of time to get used to, just because of the way that it worked. It didn't allow you to just kind of swing your sword nilly-willy. It had a weight, and actually they've simulated the actual weight of it and how strong the character is. So you can't just move around the sword easily, like as if it was nothing, like you can other games like Beat Saber or like that one Wii game, like Wii Sport Resort. And it was kind of done in a weird way that I didn't really get at the beginning. But after using it for a bit now, like actually trying to test something out and figuring things out, you know, I intentionally bought a really expensive weapon, and now I get it, and it's actually really cool. Essentially how it works is that it pretends that you have weight and the sword just kind of moves really slowly. And if you try to move the sword faster than you conceivably could... Oh, fuck, I didn't think I'd get hit there. Damn, getting hit 3 times? That's not too good. How to explain this? If you move your hand as fast as you possibly could, just from the right to the left, while holding, let's say, like a great club, then your arm in reality would end up moving to the left side faster than your arm in VR. What would happen is your arm gets dragged behind by the weight of the hammer or the club, and it would enter like the end position slower. And it would be kind of an awkward way because the club itself would also be like falling behind and move awkwardly because it's not like being hit in an optimal way to attack an enemy. It would just kind of try to move as fast as it could along your like wrist to kind of fold and making the club kind of move awkwardly. And that was kind of a disconnect in the beginning, that it wasn't, you know, the game wasn't doing exactly what I was doing in real life, and that was kind of weird. But the way to like actually work with it, what that is, if you like, you just pretend that the weapon has weight in your hand. If you just move your hand as if you were holding the club, which you're on VR, and just pretend that you have weight, if that makes sense, then it actually feels pretty damn good and consistent. And you can move the club exactly as you would imagine you could. And that is actually really impressive that they managed to do that. It means that whenever I'm actually doing movements and attacks using the sword, you know, fighting different enemies, I am actually almost pretending like I have a weapon in my hand, and like it feels really good. I make all the like correct stances and like movements that would make sense for a person to do if you actually held a sword, because of the weight and all that. I don't know if I've explained that properly, but it's really cool. It works. Now, I don't know anything about actual sword fighting or proper technique or anything, so it's hard to tell if it's like actual techniques. I just kind of do what would feel right, and then it feels pretty damn right. I just props to the game, I guess. It successfully makes me feel like a medieval badass. And a sorcerer I just unlocked, and another sorcerer I chose lightning power. Yeah, I have like a list of 5 different magic ways you can go. God damn it. Like fire, gravity, lightning. Then it was like time and just physical strength, I think. And I took lightning just because I thought that would be kind of cool. I thought about taking gravity, but it really didn't look very good. It was just kind of moving stuff around. I already have telekinesis in the game, which is really convenient. I like using that. I kind of want to practice it. But that's not the same as gravity. Gravity was kind of boring, in my opinion, the way it worked. And then there was, what, time? I don't think there actually was a time thing. That was kind of a weird one. There was another one, I don't remember what it was. But the fire seems pretty basic. It was just kind of you lob a fireball at an enemy. Nah. I've never really thought fire was that cool. I know a lot of people think fire is the most awesome shit ever. I acknowledge it is kind of cool, but it's not that cool. I think lightning is generally just always cooler than fire, and it's always just better in most fiction. If the fiction's actually good. Usually, sometimes fire is better, but that's because of stupid reasons. I also think lightning here in this game was more like electricity. I'm shooting like a Tesla coil almost like of lightning out against my enemies. Whereas fireball, whoa. Whereas lightning in other games are like a gigantic divine strike from the heavens and stuff. I like the thematics of lightning, and there's different ways you can go with it. Like, I really like, my favorite one is probably like divine. I don't know if I have a favorite, but like Elden Ring, lightning there is like a divine thing. It's like almost always like yellow or red because it's like yellow, like gold coming from the divine, and then red is somehow like corrupted. Looks really cool. It's really powerful. In games where, in like movies where it's blue, it's mostly like connected to like science or electricity, which is also what it is in Blades of Sorcery. It's like a blue lightning, and it behaves like you'd imagine a blue lightning to behave. And then there's also like a final lightning type that is purple lightning, which is kind of a mix of both. It's like the magic version of lightning usually. I'm kind of only saying it because it's like part of Magicka, the game, which I played a lot with when I was a kid. Anyway, what was I talking about? Blade and Sorcery. Yeah, I took the lightning power. It's really cool. I can imbue my weapon with lightning. I don't really know what that does, but it makes it shine in the blue light, which is really cool. And whenever I like swing it around, it makes a cool trail. If it just does that and nothing else, I'll still be using it. It just looks cool. I just think VR is a fun medium to make the player feel cool because, I don't know, I guess it's more immersive. And it works well with my axe. I'm kind of weird. Like, something I don't know about the game right now is if it's gonna get harder. For the most part, like, I'm playing the main campaign. I know there's the sandbox mode. Which I initially planned on playing a lot of. That's why I bought the game. But apparently a new like campaign was added in the last update even. So I'm trying that out first. Just, I don't know. It kind of told me when I started up the game, like, yo, the sandbox will have spoilers for the main campaign. Yeah, I was like, okay, I guess I'll just play the main campaign first. Let's see what it's about. And so far, it's kind of just a bit too easy a lot of the time. I never really felt challenged. A lot of the time, my main issue was like figuring out where to go. Like, I was kind of struggling like moving around the map because I'm really just bad at navigation in real life. And there's like, it's kind of funny how horrible I am at it. I can be 500 meters from my home, and I still wouldn't know where I'm at. My roommates kind of tested this. They've somehow just kind of let me walk, or like show them the way, and I will try my best to find the way home, and I just can't. I need to look at a map. Anyway, so that was kind of fuck 2 HP. Okay, don't get stupidly fucked over here. Uh-oh. I don't want to use my spell, I want to deal damage so I can stagger her. Okay, good. Yeah, it's fine. I was trying to play it safe with healing. It's kind of a weird thing, and I can A, use as much spell damage as I can to end the fight quickly, or I can B, spend my soul on healing instead. And if I'm at full health, oh shit, whoops. Of course, I'll just attack as much as I can. But seeing as I only have 4... Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta focus here. I don't want to take damage. Ah! I'm not shrieking enough. I'm just kind of ground pounding the safe option. That was not even any good option there. There we go. No hit, baby. Yeah! That shouldn't be a thing that I'm excited about, but I've just gotten hit way too much on that fight. Also, this fight I've struggled a lot on for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. I'm just getting hit. for what feels like no reason, really. Like, at this point, I should be warmed up, right? It's not even a very difficult fight. It has, like, 3 moves total and, like, a few more that is just kind of copies of the same move. Like, it can, like, do the dash thing, and then it can, like, jump into the dash thing. I count that as one move. And then otherwise it just has a random jump, and then jump slash ground pound. And swinging a sword like that. That's its 3 total moves. I guess you can say 4 moves if you count the jump dash as a different move. I wouldn't, but okay, yeah, maybe I would, I could see it. And then, I guess there's like enemies spawning. A bunch of red ants. Oh, I was kind of fucked up, but I didn't get punished. Let's go. See, I guess jumping without doing ground pound, is that a move on its own as well? I don't think so. No, this guy only has 3 moves. Dash, jump, and... oh yeah, swinging a sword randomly. Which is weird, because the easy version of this fight has another move. It's just swords headbanging and shooting goo everywhere. This guy just doesn't have that. I don't know. Here's a fight with even less moves, actually fucking a 0. I guess you can say teleporting around is a move, and maybe spawning ghosts is a move. In that case it has 2. I hate taking damage to this fight. It's the worst feeling imaginable. No, there's one feeling worse, and that is losing all your HP to this fight. And it has happened multiple times, actually. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's gotta be dead soon, right? Oh fuck, I thought that may be it. There we go. You can kind of know how low their HP is though, based on the amount of ghosts there are. That's kinda cool. Also, it's kinda still annoying though. No, I'm not gonna admit that anything about that fight is cool. Not even the lore. I refuse to accept it in any way. Any acknowledgement of cool factor feels like a betrayal to my true self. My true self, of course, being a hater. What? Okay. Skill issue on my part, I guess. I should have predicted that. Oh, you almost did it again. I'm so scared of this guy. He deals so much damage, bro. I don't want to get hit. I'm playing needlessly safe here. People have like, yo, you can do this and that. You give me good hints, cool hints, and I'm trying to do it sometimes. They are good. They are good advice. Don't get me wrong. I missed. I'm just a scaredy cat, and that's why I don't want to take I took 3 health of damage here, which sucks. It can be avoided if you just play it safe and don't think too much about it. Oh well, that's fine. I would have lost. No, I don't know. That was kind of fucking annoying that I lost that. Well, not that bad. I don't want to be too negative. Mistakes happen, you know? What? Episode 279. Haven't perfected it yet? Come on. Or I guess another way to say it. After 97 episodes, haven't I please deserved to allow myself to make one mistake? I say this, but then I've gotten hit so many times by this guy. In my defense, this guy's also kind of weird to dodge. Oops. Not like it really matters. I can just always heal pretty easily. Hey. Aww. Yeah. Fuck, why did I do that? I just went on autopilot. It's funny how my brain just kinda refuses to acknowledge that Dung Defender and White Defender are completely different bosses with like whole ass other gimmicks. You can't do the same things to White Defender as you could to Dung Defender. That's kind of the point, you know, this is a harder version of the fight. But for some reason I just don't seem to learn. He's gotta be dead soon, come on. Or at least like start his second phase. Okay, cool. Maybe he has started it, I just don't remember. Alright, we're almost at the end. Couldn't keep any extra lifeblood. Mostly because of Tread Lord, but whatever. Oh, that was stupid. Ah, oh, goddammit, okay. One lifeblood down, whoopsie. You know, who needs it anyways, right? Not like it would be really nice to have extra lifeblood going into Pure Vessel and Radiance. What? No, well, who am I kidding? I would never be able to have a lifeblood left over after Zilk Markov. Grim. And False Knight. For some reason, False Knight have been such a pain. I don't know, not even pain, just in challenge. I think last videos, False Knight was like an eye-opener for me. Like, that was an outrageous fight. Like, say what you want about, like, last episode, I got really far and all that. And people mostly focused on that because it was a great achievement, you know, it's the furthest I've ever gotten. But I had a really weird False Knight fight. Like, it was, multiple times I knocked him, I staggered him, and just didn't hit him at all, like, on his face. I was trying to heal and I fucked up. And then each and every time he got unstaggered, I took damage from him unstaggering it, which was like a double damage hit. Which is kind of absurd. Really, really weird interactions and goofy, drawn-out fight just couldn't damage him much. I somehow lived with full HP and soul at the end as well, so nothing bad happened about it. Am I seriously gonna lose all my fucking lifeblood to this guy? Like every last drop? I don't think they've once gotten this guy hitless. Especially like the last phase is usually where I get hit like once or twice. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. I panic dashed and it was just the wrong way. Okay, I leave 1 health for myself against Markov. That'll be fine. 1 lifeblood. Who needs it? Who needs it? Me? Maybe. Okay, I was about to like go be really aggressive. I should probably not do that. Huh. I have something to lose here. I do have a lifeblood I don't want to get rid of. Would be nice to have it in the second phase. What? Okay, well, now I had nothing to lose. Except time spent fighting this guy. And also health. It's hard to heal in this fight. I should probably not talk about how I have nothing to lose. I do. I do still have health to lose. I almost did the same mistake again. I think I've gotten good damage on him. Well, no, I've gotten a few nail swings, but not really a lot of damage. Like normal nail swings. He's probably a good way to go still. Maybe I can get a streak on him. No, it doesn't matter. I'll keep using my soul on Vengeful Spirits. I was about to say Vengeflies. I should download a mod to make myself a Vengeful Spirit and see how a Vengefly and see how far I can get in the game. In the Pantheon, I mean. There's more to this game in the Pantheon, I forgot. Uh-oh. I want to go on my little platform here. Thank you. This is my home. Oh, what? Oh, a bit too far ahead. Fuck, okay, that was bad. I don't have full health to heal. I'll try to dash slash him and heal on the same run. Like, the same shield spin. I could do it fast enough. Eee! Alright, good. Okay, good. See? Nothing to lose. I can just heal it up anyway. I don't like him getting so close. Ah, goddammit. I was too scared to stay on the platform. That usually what's getting me. I can't hit him there. See, now I actually can recover that health easily, which is a bad. Yeah, don't like when he gets close to me. That's kind of the hardest part of this fight, is moving. Uh-oh. I still have an opportunity. Nice. And, you know, you can kind of just stay on the same platform and vibe pretty well. Unless he decides to just arrive. If he decides to come in and join in on that platform, it's his. I just can't contest him on it. I can try to hit him maybe once with a break slash, but if he's persistent, it's his platform. And then you have to move, and that, as I said, that's hard. Okay, they moved. That was a lot of quick attacks there. Like, is he gonna come attack me right now? He's like, what? Do I have to move? That was bad. That was really bad. Greed. That was so stupid. Holy shit, why would I do that? Why would I ever want to do that? That was just greedy. As I said, greedy. What am I gonna do here? Oh, man, I choked so hard. Whoops. Okay, let's see though. I can maybe recover. I'll try my best. Oh, that's it. There's so many bugs. Okay, I can heal maybe? Nope. Oh, somehow I got hit by that. I didn't get pushed back further enough. Stupid. Yeah, no, bad Markov fight. I don't know, I got so greedy. I don't know, man. I think when I got hit once, you know, I tried to go up and just great slash him. Which, first of all, was a bad move. There's a reason why we dash slash there. We do dash slash because it's better range. I took damage. I guess sunken cost fallacy. I did not want to have that be for nothing, so I went in and shrieked him. Shrieking this guy is dangerous, but it can be pretty useful. You know, I get 4 hits on that. I did get 4 hits on him. Huge damage. And then I took damage again, leaving him on 1 HP. And then again, you saw me immediately charge at him, swinging my nail. Normal ass nail, not even shrieking or anything. And thank God he died. Otherwise, I just would have gotten hit once more, and that would have been it. You can definitely tell that I don't like taking damage. If I take damage, I quickly go in for the kill. I want to abuse my invulnerability for a while. Man, that kind of sucks. Definitely a Markov choke, but I still died to Zote, so yeah. And also my Zote thing, I got a bit too desperate for healing. I picked the options where it was pretty safe to heal-ish. Like, when he's spawning enemies, you can sometimes get a heal in. And when you know, every time you try spawning enemies, I was thinking, can I heal here? I did try it sometimes. I did usually get a heal, but then took damage immediately after. I think the balloons was the closest one. Honestly, I feel like I should have been able to heal there if I'd gotten luckier. But I should just never have let myself be in that situation. So yeah. Arguably failed because of Markov. Maybe I can even go further back and say I should have kept some of my lifeblood from Soul Tyrant. A lot of stuff. A lot of mistakes that led to this moment. The accumulated mistakes. Anyway. Wish me luck for tomorrow.